Okay, so now that I've done that, another big thing in MediaFront 2.0 that 1.0 did not do is a lot of people hacked this to do a use case that 1.0 couldn't handle, which is I don't want to see the playlist. I don't want people to get to the playlist. I just want to have a player that's driven by a playlist. Which means, and so what they would end up doing is creating this connection, and like they would throw the connected player like off in the weeds, so you couldn't even see it. That's
margin left.
Yeah, margin left like negative 10 million. But that's what they would do to hack it. You no longer have to do that. And let me just show you what you can do. So I'm just going to create a new page for this. So add page, and I'm just going to call this player only. And in my format, I want to be a media player, and I'm just going to show the node player because I don't want to see a playlist. I have to fix that setting, but we'll go through that. You keep the fields as is. Keep in mind, I've already connected the fields, so it knows what fields to grab.
You have an option when they get to the end of a playlist to either A, stop, or B, repeat?
Yeah, it's called loop. And it needs to be tested because it might not work.
Nobody uses loop.
Nobody uses it. So now what I want to do is if you go in display settings and you say disable playlist, 1.0 that was bad. That means you don't want a playlist. 2.0 all that means is I just don't want to see it. I don't want them to get to it.
Why don't you just unselect show playlist?
Or you could do that. Oh wait, no, I know why. Show playlist, you still see the little link and they can click on it and it'll drag over the playlist.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's a different use case. So if I uncheck that, it'll scoot over the playlist, but there'll still be a little button there that says, oh, you might want to show it. Disable means I don't want there to be any links. In fact,
well, it's really show playlist by default.
Yes.
I think disable also sounds.
Yeah, disable sounds bad.
Maybe like hide playlist.
Yeah, disable playlist was an artifact of 1.0 where I really meant I don't want a playlist. And it kind of means something different now. Right now, what it means is don't draw the playlist markup is really what disable playlist means. The markup doesn't even show up. But the playlist plugin, and I'm going to show this to you guys how the architecture is built, that because I actually load a base class that is the playlist functionality without the themey class, and it still works beautifully. So I'm going to say disable playlist. And I'm going to go to my player only. Player only. I think that's what I called it. And so you see there's no indication that there's a playlist here. This is really good for like the hero banner, where you just want to show like some videos. And what's also really cool about this is you now have full control over what's actually being displayed in order. So if I clicked run on this and go to the very end, it will go on to the next video, and they have no way of knowing where that came from. You're basically driving this from a playlist in the background. So you no longer have to hack MediaFront to do that.
Or just like for the sake of knowing, that playlist is still exposed in the markup somewhere though, right?
No.
Oh really? It's totally I couldn't dig it out.
It's an endpoint.
Okay, cool.
It basically the playlist class still drives it, but I'm about to show you guys the architecture of MediaFront, and it'll be very clear what I'm doing because it's so object oriented. The base class of playlist expects no markup. It is literally a controller for playlists. And to bring in the markup, I actually had to create the templates. All the templates are classes that derive from the base classes. And so all they do is they bring in their template-y stuff.